Are you considering starting a marine aquarium but feeling uncertain about how to get started? You've come to the perfect spot. Welcome to Loving Pets channel. In this video, we will provide you with the top 5 tips that are friendly for beginners, ensuring your marine aquarium fish remain healthy, happy, and thriving. Whether you're a newcomer to saltwater tanks or simply looking for a refresher, these essential tips will guide you toward a successful start. Let's dive in. Tip 1. Keep it simple. As a beginner, your focus should primarily be on ensuring good water quality, supplying appropriate nutrition for your specimens, and conducting regular maintenance, rather than on installing the latest high-tech devices. It is important to understand that no amount of advanced equipment can replace the essential husbandry practices of the aquarist. Begin with a fundamental system and learn to manage it effectively. This will enable you to make informed decisions about whether additional equipment will genuinely enhance your enjoyment of the aquarium. In the upcoming video in this series, we will delve into the effective use of specialized equipment. Tip 2. Keep it roomy. Marine fish necessitate sufficient space. Even the largest aquarium is minuscule compared to the vastness of the ocean surrounding a coral reef. The size of the tank you select will likely be influenced by the space and budget you have at your disposal. Therefore, if your available space only accommodates a 10-gallon, 38-liter tank, do not aspire to keep a fish that requires a 50-gallon, 189-liter tank. Aim to maintain species that are proportionate to the size of the captive ocean you are envisioning. Tip 3. Keep it stable. Aside from the profound depths of the ocean, the coral reef environment, which is the source of nearly all fish and invertebrate species available in the aquarium trade, is one of the most stable ecosystems on the planet. Consequently, reef fish and invertebrates have not developed adaptive mechanisms to handle rapid changes in environmental conditions. This sharply contrasts with freshwater fish, which typically originate from rivers, streams, and lakes that may undergo significant fluctuations throughout a typical year. Ensuring stability in a marine aquarium fundamentally requires reliable equipment and consistent maintenance. Tip 4. Keep it clean. Feed your aquatic inhabitants sparingly and promptly remove any dead organic matter to maintain a healthy environment. Regularly siphon out detritus, a task that is typically performed alongside routine water changes. It is crucial to prevent the accumulation of pollutants within the tank, as these can arise from both internal and external sources. Internal pollutants include compounds such as ammonia, nitrite, and nitrate, topics we will explore in greater detail in a future article. External pollutants may stem from household chemicals, improperly administered medications and additives, or even contaminants present in tap water. A significant physiological distinction between marine and freshwater fish lies in their interaction with their aquatic environment. In freshwater species, the concentration of salts in their bodily fluids is higher than that of the surrounding water. As a result, freshwater fish continuously absorb water through osmosis, placing them at risk of fluid overload. To counteract this, they rarely consume water directly. Instead, their kidneys excrete large volumes of highly diluted urine to eliminate the excess fluid. Understanding these physiological adaptations is essential for ensuring the well-being of your fish and maintaining a balanced aquatic ecosystem. Marine fish possess body fluids that are less saline than the surrounding seawater, which creates a unique physiological challenge. As a result, they continuously lose water to their environment and face a constant risk of dehydration. To counteract this loss, marine fishes consume significant quantities of seawater and excrete relatively small volumes of concentrated urine. In both marine and freshwater fishes, osmosis is the primary mechanism through which water enters or exits their tissues. However, other substances in the water typically must be ingested to enter the body. This continuous ingestion of water makes marine fish particularly vulnerable to the toxic effects of waterborne pollutants, more so than their freshwater counterparts. For instance, copper is commonly utilized in freshwater aquariums to manage algae growth at concentrations around 1 part per million, without adversely affecting freshwater fish. In contrast, copper becomes toxic to most marine fishes at concentrations approximately 3 to 4 times lower than that threshold. This highlights the heightened sensitivity of marine species to environmental contaminants. The 5. Keep it natural. Strive to replicate, as closely as you can, the the natural conditions in which your marine specimens thrive. Essentially, this means you should make a concerted effort to thoroughly research the needs of any species you are interested in before acquiring a specimen. Your new marine aquarium can provide you with years of joy and fulfillment. By adhering to the 5 straightforward rules I have shared above, you can start enjoying the experience without any frustration right from the beginning. To gather both equipment and specimens for your new marine tank, some shopping will be necessary. Explore every dealer in your vicinity, but avoid shopping solely for the lowest price, particularly for fish. One dealer might offer a specific piece of equipment at a discounted rate, and there's little harm in taking advantage of such a special offer. However, much of your long-term success in marine aquarium keeping will hinge on the quality of both the information and livestock your dealer supplies, which can vary significantly. Here are some tips to assist you in choosing a reputable dealer for marine fish and invertebrates. Seek out a dealer that has a substantial number of tanks dedicated to saltwater specimens compared to their overall fish stock. In some locations, some dealers exclusively sell marine species, but this is not the norm. A wide variety of saltwater specimens typically suggests that the dealer is successfully engaged in the saltwater market, indicating that many other customers have been pleased with the quality of the service and specimens offered. Carefully assess the condition of the specimens in the dealer's tanks. Are they lively, alert, undamaged, and free from any signs of illness? Use the same standards for marine fish as you would when looking for healthy freshwater specimens. Pay close attention to whether the dealer keeps marine specimens in quarantine for a while before selling them, or if specimens that arrived just last night are rushed out the door this morning. Keep in mind that most marine specimens are captured from the wild. The process of capture and transportation, often spanning thousands of miles, can be extremely stressful for fish, and they require time to rest and recover before being caught again, placed in a bag, and sent home with a beginner aquarist. Allocating tank space for quarantining fish that the dealer has already purchased can be quite costly for them. You might find that you have to pay a bit more for the same specimen at such a store, but I assure you, it will be worth it in the long run. Try to visit the store during quieter hours and ask plenty of questions. Let the clerk know that you are thinking about setting up a saltwater tank for the first time and that you want to understand the hobby better before diving in. If all you get in response is a sales pitch for a large tank with a complicated, pricey filtration system, take your leave at the earliest chance and seek out another store that shows genuine interest in helping you succeed in the marine hobby. However, don't expect any dealer to dedicate much time to you when the store is bustling with customers. Plan to return on a different day. When you go to a store for the first time, it's a good idea to come with a few questions for which you already know the answers from your reading. This way, you can quickly assess if the store has knowledgeable staff and offers sound advice. Of course, there are valid differences of opinion among seasoned marine aquarists regarding certain aspects of aquarium maintenance. However, most experts in the field generally agree on several key points. By reading various books and magazine articles focused on marine aquarium care, you'll easily uncover these consensus views. If the store you visit frequently provides information that contradicts accepted practices and common sense, it's wise to look for another store. Finding a reliable dealer for marine specimens will require some time investment. Once you've made your decision, show your appreciation for that store's efforts by supporting them with your business. Selling marine fish is a challenging and risky business, and it may not be as profitable as, say, a clothing store. Any dealer who strives to offer you high-quality specimens, friendly service, and reliable advice deserves to stay in business. They can only do this if you choose to shop there. Thanks for watching. We hope these tips make your marine aquarium journey smoother and more rewarding. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, subscribe for more beginner guides, and drop a comment if you have any questions or tips of your own. Happy fish keeping, and we'll see you in the next video.